Hello guys, so this book review, book video is going to be all over the place. My name is Cynthia. Thank you for watching my channel and let's dive right in. Not going to lie, since my mom was diagnosed with cancer, I stopped reading 100%. I decided to come back to the book community in 2023 and I read the fine print Miss Asher. Both books have 3.5. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not going to lie to you. I speak too fast. English is my second language. But I love the dynamic between the characters back in 2023. I did not like the father. I didn't care about the father. I think that it was not adding anything to the plot. The fact that the father was present. That's what I'm trying to say. So I was going to stop reading this series back in 2023, but I still had the second book. Fast forward, I decided to read it back now in 2026, almost 3 years later. And I cannot tell you how much I laughed with this book. I love Declan and Iris, especially because they're super sarcastic and I understand that language very well. I think that the people who don't understand sarcasm is because they haven't felt pain in another level, and they have, and this is the book. I finished it. Everything that is yellow literally screams laugh after laugh. I have to annotate because I have so many years without actually properly reading. I felt that I was not paying attention to anything that I was reading. So when that happens to me, because I have been reading since I was a little girl, I have to start annotating because that's the point of it. And yes, I do annotate with colors because there's no way that I'm going to find anything. I believe that Declan and Iris have enough baggage to push the story forward. That is my opinion. I haven't read the third book. I actually ordered it and for some reason they couldn't deliver it. I have had issues with Mercury regarding books that disappear for some reason, but that is another story. Long story short, I'm going to continue this because I haven't laughed in such a long time. I do suggest anyone to read this book if you like people, especially this one, if you like people who are super sarcastic and straightforward. This is for you. This is the type of book that you want to read in the airport to laugh a little bit, just to get away from the monotony. It's gonna be hard. I speak more than one language, guys. I apologize. But anyways, moving forward, I read another book. I don't know if it was from the same author, and it was one of the best, heartbreaking, worst books ever because the book could have been an easily 5 stars. The author decided to split it in 2 POVs, the female and the male. The male was adding nothing to the plot, and the female was adding everything and plus more. She was trying to hold on into this idea of a family that no longer exists, and it was one of the most heartbreaking moments of my life because I remember I was reading that with my mom's cancer still, present in our family, and this girl, she screamed at her mom when the main character, the female character, went to visit her sister at the hospital because her mom never went to visit her sister. So her sister already had like a year or something in a coma, and she knew that her sister will not be able to walk. If she ever wake up, as a miracle, she will not be able to probably walk, speak, eat, and it was going to be a second mouth or a third because she was maintaining her mom and the boyfriend. So long story short, she started screaming to her mom because her mom wanted to give up the house, which was rented because her parents didn't want to buy any house because they prepare themselves so when their kids moved to the university, yes, they were going to trips, etc., live their lives, and the father died, and then the sister died, and then the mom collapsed, and the main character, which is the second sister and the youngest, have to support everything. She argued with her mom. She feels that her sister was listening even though she was in a coma, and at that very moment her sister passed away. She started screaming. She went, the main character, she went outside. She did everything. I'm gonna put the book around here. And the main reason why she was crying was not because her sister passed away. It was because she was relieved. And she felt bad because her sister passed away and she was relieved that she wouldn't have to also carry her sister, and she feels that her sister figured out that instead of trying to be alive for her, she was becoming a burden. Like, it was a weird psychological way of thinking for a person deep in depression. And the hardest part was for that young girl walk the hallways of that house. And while she was walking, the main character, she was trying to let go of her family because it didn't exist any longer. And she just didn't know how to let go of that. It was beautiful. And then the author started adding things that didn't make sense for the story. Rich people, YouTubers, etc. I was so upset because that was a masterpiece of a book just by that girl. Just her. The book is from Spain. I don't know if they did any movies about it, which I think that they were going to. Moving forward, the next book that I'm already started, because it has 3 years with this lady, and I was not reading absolutely anything for a couple of years. I needed to put my head into perspective. I needed to kind of clear my head and clear my vibe and clear everything before I decided. And I even fixed my bookshelves. I fixed everything for it to look, accordingly for you guys. Anyways, this is Sarah J. Maas. Not surprising. I stopped in chapter 6 because I was dealing, with my monthly situationship, but regardless of anything, I stopped in chapter 6. I actually like the vibe of the book. It's super slow and super sober. That is the word. It's sober. But I did stop for a little bit. I'm going to continue because I have the second book, which is right here. I got this book for $1.19. Not even kidding. And here's the camera, darling. Not there. I keep looking at the wrong. You see? The heck is wrong with me? Anyways, I bought this book, or I got it, either or, for $8. It's a little bit loved, but it's here. I have cleaned it a couple of times because I'm allergic to dust. I'm gonna keep telling you who I am, just in case this is your first time watching me, which is not a coincidence. This is my first video, so either or, that's fine. And I was like, okay, this is the second book I didn't know. That was 3 years ago, and I was like, let me just buy the first book, because if I already got this for $1.19, which is the tax, why not to buy the other one new for the regular price? I'm not gonna lie to you, I ordered this the first time and the book disappeared as well. The book community has been treating me, and the book in general has been treating me really bad. It disappeared. And I think this one too. I think that those were the two books that I ordered at the same time, and they disappear. I don't know where they were. The person who was supposed to deliver it left me like a message stating that they couldn't open the door, which was weird. It was an apartment complex type of situation, and I ordered it the second time. I think it's on my, I'm not gonna say the store, but it's the proofs are there. Got the second one, 3 years. I was extremely scared of reading this book, guys. I'm gonna be straightforward with you. This book was super hype, so hype that it was going to touch that it was like touching God's toe at this point. It was super hype. I don't think that our constellation has as many stars as this book, and I needed to rest before I dive in, because I didn't want to go to these high expectations because I was going to get upset, right? So I took my time, and now is the time. This is the reading. Let's continue. Listen, I have had issues with lost mail, especially with books. I don't know if it's because all of the book community, etc., hyping up the books, but for some reason I have had the worst experience with books. They never arrived, probably because I'm from the Bronx. I'm actually from Manhattan, but I live in the Bronx, and I don't know what is going on. Every single time I just purchased a book 3 weeks ago to a month ago, and it disappeared. The person said that they deliver it, and they didn't. Tons of issues with books, whatever is happening, right? And I'm not surprised. When I started in the book community in 2023, people were fighting for books, especially this two right here, Fourth Wind. I think after Sarah J. Maas, Fort Wayne, Wajaros was like insane. People were arguing for subscription boxes and disrespecting one another. I was amazed by what was happening. So the next thing is, I got this too. I have to say the truth. Just like I have been treated super weird in the community, especially by the delivery guys. I don't know what is going on. I have been treated very nicely by random people. This individual, I don't know who the guy was. He was selling a lot of stuff on the street. I went to check the books that he had, and he was like, "Oh, you can take them for free." Like, I'm not going to take your books for free, sir. You work for this. And he was like, "It's okay. I'm not selling them. I don't need them. They're heavy." And I'm like, "Absolutely not. You're working. You are in the cold, New York City. You're hustling." Let me tell you something. I stand next to the books, and I started telling the people passing by, "Hey, will you like a book for $2? Will you like a book for $2? So he was like, "I'm not gonna take your money. Take one, at least one for free if you don't want to take them." And I was like, "I'm not gonna take anyone for free." They were kind of for free, but not really. I gave him $2, $1 for each. I'm not kidding, guys. This is what actually happened to me. Frida McFadden, which is my first book ever from this author. She's super, super, super famous. I have never got any book from her ever. I know that it's like kind of like a mystery thriller, etc. So it's gonna be on my shelves right here. I know that it has a really good review. I have everything here. Okay, it's a thriller, yeah. So the book is $7.10 on Amazon, which is extremely cheap. So it has a 4.2 on Amazon and a 3.69, 3.7 on Goodreads. I think that this is not one of her best. I don't really care. It was super cheap. It's gonna be my first time, and I think this is gonna be one of my books that I'm gonna read for March. We will see. And the next one that I got was The Witches, The Nature of Witches. No idea what it is apart from the fact that it's about witches. It's a fantasy book, obviously, right? All of the witches had like a power to control nature, but Clara has a rare magic power that she can control every single part or aspect of autumn, winter, spring, and summer. So this book, baby, right here was a 4.3 on Amazon and a 3.79 on Goodreads, which are excellent rating. I was looking for an African American book because I noticed that I didn't have that many. However, the one that he had was super dirty, and I'm allergic to dust. I have to clean my books as often as possible to remove the dust. But I'm very proud. Of all of the books, there were some of them that were a little bit damaged, which was expected because he was giving them for free. These two were in incredible conditions, almost free. But I was faithful. "No, sir, you're working. I will give you something." It is what it is. If you see how I'm moving my phone, you will be laughing. Okay, so the next one is book mail. I bought this on Mercari, Mercado, however you call it. And out of 3 orders, this one was the only one that arrived. The other 2, good, thank you. I don't know what happened. Do you know? Because I don't know. Do we know? No, we don't. Okay, so I wanted to buy Abby Jimenez books for the longest. One, because she's Hispanic, and just like Lauren Asher, I had a freaking blast with her. And I kind of understand when Latinas are the funny side of Latinas, right? And the moment that I heard that she was funny, I was like, I'm in. However, even though I have her from Abby Jimenez since 2024, I have not bought any of her books. I opened the mail already because it came on through Mercari, and I wanted to make sure that everything was... I wanted to make sure that everything was okay. I apologize for my microphone. Hopefully everything sounds accordingly. And if it doesn't, this is New York City. I apologize. Okay, so I have the three books, which is like a type of, I don't know what it is. Yeah, it's like a combo. I don't know. I have no idea what I'm getting myself into with her. The only thing that I know is that she's funny. And I know that this is book 1, Part of Your World, right? Something like that. Part of Your World is book 1 and it has a 4.4 on Amazon and 4.3 on Goodreads, which is my first book of my entire haul. That is higher on Goodreads than in, actually no, I'm incorrect. It's almost the same rating, which is very rare for Goodreads and Amazon to have the same ratings, but that is fine. Then I have yours truly, 4.5 on Amazon, 4.3. And I'm like, absolutely, give it to me. I want to know why she's so famous or why she's so funny, which that's what I'm more interested. When I'm looking for romance, my romance books are right here. One day I'm gonna show my bookshelf. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say, that I have the entire series of her first couple of books. I was trying to get the last book that she just published on paperback. I'm trying to, now I remember, to make my romance area as funny and entertaining as possible. You know that the romance are funny or sarcastic or funny, you know, with a yellow thingy. Yellow means I'm laughing, right? Like the sun that gives you energy. So this is what I'm looking for. I have to fix this. My beautiful Pride and Prejudice and Emma from Nerdy Inc. I'm still waiting for my books. Let me just show you. She's super cool. She does incredible things and she works almost most of the time alone, I think it is. And she's on Instagram. I always think every time that I see this book that if Jane Austen was alive, this would have been her personality. Or yeah, I love this book. I love how this is heavy. Wait. I love how funky it is. I'm gonna fix it. Pride and Prejudice. Look at this beauty. Now I'm sweating here already. Look at this. And if you go inside, look how beautiful this is. Come on. Like everything seems like you are entering a new dimension. It's beautiful, beautiful. I think that this is one I have been looking for. Pride and Prejudice book for the longest, and most of them are very cute and Girl Next Door, Pinky cute. This is so funky and so unique and different. I think this is the modern version of Jane Austen, in my opinion. I wish that she could finish the series. She was saying that she had difficulties getting, I think, approval. I could be mistaken. Don't take my word for it. This is Emma. Beautiful. This is one of my favorite colors of all time. I'm a Capricorn, so Capricorns love earth thingies. So here you go. Look at this beauty. Look at this color. Come on. It's like if Jane Austen was alive, this is how she was going to be. Loud. For all the women. Look at this beauty. Look. Please support her. I'm gonna put the information around here. She's super cool. The books are not expensive at all, and they're super sturdy. They're shorter than ACOTAR hardcovers, just in case you would like to know. But they're super sturdy and beautiful in person. They're breathtaking, and they look beautiful. The shelves, beautiful. But I'm trying to find everything that is romance, modern romance. Modern
Good one.
Modern romance to be funny, to be different. I just love that. I love that dynamic. I love the dynamic of people making me laugh on a book because it never gets old. You keep, you know, a year later you can laugh again because you forgot about the joke or you forgot about the personalities. That's what I'm looking for with romance books, and I hope that I did the good choice for my romance little area right here and there. Those two shelves are also romance. Like I was saying, one day I'm going to be showing my bookshelves the proper way. So this is my romance, historic, contemporary / blah blah jacketies macketies all the way down to the back. I have Kristen Hannon. Way back there. You're not gonna be able to see it because of this. This is my Spanish and many other books that I have left, etc. But here in my actual book right here, my coloring book that I did like 3,000 people on Amazon. because you know what I'm talking about, right? If you went with the, let's do a coloring book from Amazon. By the way, this is my book, Los Moñoñoñis. This is how I call my beautiful baby boy, Brow, my doggy. He's a hot dog, and this is volume 1. Let me just show you a couple of things here in English and Spanish for kids to practice. It's super easy. You can do it with your kid. Colors as well, I did. Yeah. Time for a game, tiempo de jugar, and match the color by coloring the circles. So I have here blue, azul, which is blue. You can literally color whatever. Super easy, super fun. I'm gonna be planning to do volume 2. I did this because I met a beautiful boy who have difficulties speaking and interacting with people. His mom told me one day that the way I treat him and the way I, organize things around him helped him understand more how to function. That's what she told me, and his grandma as well. So I like to organize things in a way that I can remember what they are, and everything has in a specific place. So for example, my bookshelves, romance, fantasy, right? Small books, fantasy, taller books, fantasy. I have thrillers, etc., etc. I have my Spanish here, and blah blah. Self-help books are in the back on the other side of this car, or this thing right here. So I like to do that, and I was doing that with that little boy, and he was able to grasp everything. He was kind of 5 or 6 years old. He couldn't speak, and I organized a couple of things for him one day that I was around, and he figured it out. Since that moment, I was like, oh my god, what is going to happen if kids like him don't have people who figure that out? So I did this book, and I'm not even kidding. I'm not trying to promote the book because I need the money or anything. It's very cheap on Amazon. It's $5. It is in English and Spanish for your kids, and has the alphabet and games that I created in order for kids who have difficulties understanding their own mess, how to organize themselves or how to find themselves by putting things in a specific place. I like to do that, especially for my father. That's the only way for him to function, if he finds things where he left them. So I do that a lot. It helps me super, always. It always helped me. So if you would like to buy it, Los Moñoñoñis coloring book is on Amazon. I took them actually to Latin America, and someone told me that they would like for me to send it over because I can actually help kids. So if you would like to, order one and check it out, thank you. Anyways, okay guys, I think that I have an hour speaking and my phone doesn't have space. Thank you for watching my videos. See you later. Hopefully you like it, and if you do, subscribe, thumbs up, etc., etc., etc. Bye bye.